Hello, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Christina Fogel. I am so excited. I love this time of the year, and one of my favorite holiday traditions is to make a cookie platter. And today I'm going to share with you my recipe for old-fashioned M&M cookies. I wanted to let everyone know that to support this channel, I started an Etsy store, and if you want to check it out, there's a link down below. Where I work, we have already started to decorate, and I think we're going to have 25 full-size Christmas trees, so it's going to be incredible, and I am so in the Christmas spirit, and I wanted to share with you my tradition for the holidays. I love making a cookie platter. In fact, I kind of say every year I'm not going to do this, but every year I end up at 2 in the morning, making homemade marshmallows or doing some sort of intricate, decorating on gingerbread. And so just make it kind of fun for my family because I know they want to have a treat too. Every year, the first cookie I make is a good old-fashioned M&M cookie. And that way, we all have something to enjoy. So the first thing I'm going to do is cream my butter and margarine, and I want 1 cup total, so I usually like to divide that in half margarine, half butter. And it's softened to room temperature. I don't usually use margarine, but I really like it in this recipe because the cookies turn out a little bit softer and they hold their shape really well. And I'm combining it with the butter so I still have that nice richness. And I'm not even going to get out my mixer on this one. This is a fast recipe. So it's nice and soft. I like to mix it together. A little bit here. It's kind of mixed together, so I'm going to go ahead and add my white sugar and my brown sugar. And I just cream this together until it's nice and light and fluffy. I have been making this recipe for a long time. In fact, this is one of the first recipes I made as a little girl, and I even have the original recipe. It's a little worse for wear, but I've never lost it. It's survived several moves. I keep it kind of tucked in the front of one of my main cookbooks, so I always know where it is. And actually, I kind of have it memorized, but every once in a while I like to refresh my memory, and this is a great classic cookie that I love to make. And there's just something special about M&M cookies. I don't know, to me they just seem like happy cookies. They always bring a smile to everyone's face. They're starting to come together. This recipe doesn't have as much sugar, but the chocolate chip cookie I make has a little bit more sugar in it. I like this one though for M&Ms because the M&Ms are so sweet. So there's a good balance to it. Okay, it's a little bit of an arm workout. It's a pretty stiff dough. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my M&Ms. This is a whole bag of M&Ms, and I'm going to add, I'd say about half of it. I'm just kind of eyeballing this. The exact measurements really don't matter. I just like to save some of the M&Ms to add to the tops of the cookies. This is where you can have a little bit of fun. You can stir in maybe chocolate chips, peanut butter chips, you can stir in coconut or any kind of nuts. I've had it with pretzels in it, or even potato chips. That's really good, crushed up potato chips. I'm just gonna go simple today, and anyone who knows me knows that's not usually my thing, but I love a good simple old-fashioned M&M cookie. And I love parchment paper. I always use parchment paper. So easy. Doesn't stick at all. I love that about it. So I'm just gonna take a good sized cookie and a good teaspoonful, and I just roll into a little ball and put it down. Count down the cookie time. It's about that size cookie. And you can make them however, whatever size you like. Just adjust your cooking time a little bit. And then the oven is set to 350, and I'm going to bake this for about, I'd say 10 to 12 minutes until they're nice and light brown. And in the meantime, I'm also going to take my leftover M&Ms and have them ready right by the stove, because I'm going to put them on top after they come out of the oven. As soon as I remove the cookies from the oven, I get to work really fast. I quickly place about 3 M&Ms on each cookie and just kind of gently press them down. I don't like to add the M&Ms before I bake the cookies because The M&Ms have a tendency to kind of explode when they're in the oven. The chocolate leaks out and the shell kind of cracks, so they don't look as nice. This way the cookie looks really pretty. Then I'll let the cookies just kind of rest on the baking sheet for a few minutes before removing them to a wire rack and let them finish cooling. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to click to subscribe and hit that like button. The recipe's on the website. There's a link down below. It's ChristinaFolo.com.